we usually define our identity using industrial or academic indicators. So let me try and begin a little differently. So I am a 48-year-old Homo sapien male living in Bangalore, India, along with my wife and a 6-year-old daughter. I am in a continuous pursuit of sustainable happiness, and in that journey, I have picked up a few degrees, a degree in architecture, and I practiced architecture for about 10 years. Then I picked up a degree in management. I did an MBA and worked for large corporations for 12 years. And then finally I found biomimicry, which I feel is the logical path. So here I am. When I first heard biomimicry, it was in January of 2010. I had gone to attend a public lecture in the Indian Institute of Science in Bangalore. And there, Mr. Peter Head, who is the chairman of the Ecological Sequestration Trust, gave a talk on sustainable urban futures. And he had a slide in which he had framed the approach in biomimicry principles. It was really an aha moment for me, as the biomimicry approach strongly resonated with my beliefs. And I think after that, I immediately did what I suppose most of us do. I went and bought Janine's book on biomimicry, read it, and after that, I just couldn't stop myself trying to get my hands, reading anything that I could get my hands on. But the interesting thing that I can say that when I first heard about biomimicry, I felt more at home. You know, usually when you come up with something new, there is a feeling of finding something new. But when I found biomimicry, it was a discovery where I felt that I had this immense clarity of what is, rather than coming up with something new. So it was a totally different feeling. It was a feeling of getting relaxed. When I got into biomimicry, I felt that I had found the custodian of harmony and coherence. So it was not for me getting into another education field or getting into another career. It was an arrival into coherence and something which I could then relate my own being in what was happening around me. So in some ways, after having found that, it's like an epiphany, you know. You are unable to think of pursuing anything else, and biomimicry becomes a way of life and a career, and that's the only thing that you want to do, and that's what I've been since then.